It's awesome though. Good to know though. I mean, I'll probably still be getting a large anyway, but I added more products. It was easy. I mean, the site's easy to use, so I was able to add more products pretty easily. Just simple stuff, different kinds of shirts, sleeveless shirt or a tank top for like guys and girls, plus coffee mugs, baby onesies, because why not? So I'm sure that'll be used sometime. With how big of a fan of mini humans I am, so. Thank you again. Why is this taking so long? Is there a pink one? You can get whatever color you want. In fact, one of the ones that I didn't do yet, I can, but it's a little onesie that has a little dress thing on the bottom of it, so I can do that too. Tiny humans.
I'll be watching over.
So I have to only be that far away to get that to go. God, I can't wait to get back and get my actual setup. A stream setup so I can have the loading lobby and all that stuff back. No, I don't want to be here. Gotcha. Yeah, I was able to see what you had picked up. Because the dashboard just showed me everything. Yeah, the colors that are on there, you should be able to select whatever you want. I just picked the ones that showed it off really well. And then when I went for the ones that had the light color, the white text instead of the black, I chose the ones that were all about... I just chose a whole bunch of different colors for all of those. Yeah, I do. Even though I slid the profits slider down to 0, it still does that. It still gives me a percentage, and I didn't want that. I'd rather they just cost less. Yeah, that was a quick win. Yeah, it's actually surprisingly not bad, especially since some of the other websites, the costs on the other websites I saw was not good. I don't know how much shipping is. X's can tell me, but don't be a jerk, dude. Characters that join the group are not in the group.
I'll be watching over you.
Oh, it didn't have shipping on it.
Where does it hurt? Damage increase. Must violence always be the solution?
Alright, Sarah, I won't make you get on and play with me for 4 hours straight, even though you're going to bed. But I have been playing a lot of this lately, so... See you next time. Oh. School's it. You take care too. $6? Okay. Hopefully that'll change when I do multiple products. Or, hopefully that won't change much when I do multiple products.
My ultimate is charging.
Looks like their Reinhardt just sent themselves off the edge. And Cardi bought her a lot. I'll go into the store in between matches and activate that other one. Tell me which design though. I have to do it for each. We don't need healing. Oh, you jerk. Thank you. What's up, Brad? You done for the night? Nah. Well, are you done for the day?
Starting over from the beginning.
Follow up wasn't added in map. Might very well be that. I don't know what or who I zoomed to. Man, we just destroyed them. Nothing new or different. I just hope that if I get to a good, reliable schedule, once I am back home and working, that not playing Fallout doesn't hurt the channel. But I stream anymore. I don't stream to grow the channel anymore anyway. I just stream to keep you guys happy, keep my regulars happy. Scusi.
I'll be watching over you. I'll be watching over you. Keep the skies clear for me.
It is not my preference to see matters personally, but I will see them done. Hello there. Attack commences in 30 seconds.
We needed a doctor. Winky please. Alright, give it up.
Oh, bugger.
The wonders of modern medicine.
Okay, let me jump up here.
The battle continues. Let me get you catch that. Damage increase.
No. And I did an everyone too. That sucks that Discord didn't tell you. Wish YouTube would frickin' do the notifications themselves like they're supposed to. Hey, Blurry one. Yes, one trick. Though we don't know that it's because that's all I can do. It's just all I do. Well, notification bell doesn't actually do anything, as far as anybody knows. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, fucking bullshit. And there isn't even an actual bell on YouTube gaming anyway, which is where I hope people find it just because it's a better way to view. Why are you just standing there? Of course you're gonna die. Yeah, the link. I always put the link for the regular one because if I put the link for YouTube Gaming and people on their phone click the link, then they will be redirected to the Play Store or whatever the other store is to download the app. People are much less likely to do that. So I put the link for the regular YouTube because the regular YouTube app itself has that little thing on the top of the chat where it will redirect people to YouTube Gaming. So I let YouTube do that, handle that. And not, alienate people myself. So I'll tell people that YouTube Gaming is great. I'll let YouTube try to push people onto YouTube Gaming by putting that little blurb there. But I'm not going to restrict my links to just that because it could end up being bad. Got him. Matiq bot. No. Dark Faith, what's up, buddy? Too bad we didn't meet. I'll open these later when I can mute. Fuck you, I just soloed a Bastion. Road stream. Yep. Bus bot, we'll be back. I will be home tomorrow night. Doesn't mean I'll stream, but kinda haven't seen Exodus in 3 weeks. So once we get that out of the way, then maybe. But I'll have to be up at fucking 6 in the morning. That makes sense. Some of the prices didn't make sense. The short sleeve little onesie thing is more expensive than the long sleeve one. Yes, it is a Planet Express shirt. And I finished all of Disenchantment earlier today. Can't wait for part 2. That's not how you spell Exodus, by the way. There's no X. Which does sound kind of weird, I know. Yeah, it was great. I'm going to be watching it over again. And they did a freaking cliffhanger, how dare they? She was asking me, because I did a thing about, in the description, and it's been there forever, that for the house name of Matiq, it's the last 2 syllables in automatic. And she asked me about that about a week ago. She said, can we do something like that? Can you figure out something like that but for Exodus? A really quick and easy way for me to both write and tell people how to pronounce it. And so I said I'd think about it, and then, because I was at work, and then later on I thought, it's basically Texas. That won't help them figure out how to spell it, but it's pretty much just Texas without the T. Don't feel bad. I'm the one who came up with all these weird names. And one of them I came up with, Priya, her first character in Star Wars. Once we started the naming scheme thing. I later learned is actually a name, a common Indian girl's name, pronounced Priya. But doesn't matter. I made it up. I pronounced Priya. There. No one will be capable of pronunciation. Yeah, I saw some writer once, he did this thing where he just kept putting a whole bunch of double and triple consonants and things all over the place, just to be his style. You gotta think about the reading base too, though. Is she? I don't know. I don't know if she's... For me, the Kate Blanchett thing was more of a really respectable woman type thing. But, oh no. I don't know that she has a... It's not really a thing for myself, and I have nothing telling me that she has a thing either, so... Really? I can't get an assist on that? How? 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 Bullshit. How are those not headshots? How did more of them not connect? How? How? Everything.
The wonders of modern medicine. Healing stream engaged. Damage amplified.
Explosive. Uh-oh. Chris Hemsworth? I don't have a thing for him, and I don't know what she does either. I only got one dude crush out of her once. I was just curious. And apparently it's one of the supernatural guys, but I don't even know which one. Oh, the ball saved me. Yeah. What a play. Yeah, I got over 1,000 in a minute. I'll heal. I'll point myself. So I hope that the reason why it's part 1 instead of season 1 hardcore is so they're not they don't try to limit themselves to 1 a year. It would be great if Matt just stopped Simpsons altogether and just spent full time on Disenchantment and maybe some Futurama here or there. Do some more Futurama movies or something. Maybe Futurama movies. Maybe. We'll have to see about that because I don't know where they would go. So, because Fox can't put Futurama on Fox, and but I don't think that Comedy Central would be able to do it either. So I don't know that they could really go anywhere. But Disenchantment, just if Futurama has to be over, then Futurama has to be over. But more Disenchantment, and it does kind of suck too. Exis and I waited through the line to get through the little Disenchantment thing. They had the booth where you walked into a tavern and walked out, and at the end you spun a wheel and you would get something based on the prize. Or based on the what it was. And they had shirts. But you had to get a rat to get a t-shirt on the spinning wheel. And we didn't get rats, we got other things. So we wanted Disenchantment shirts, but we couldn't get them. Wow, did we just have 2 people go off the edge? Fuck you, Tracer. Vin Diesel A. Yeah, I don't have to do Kush. Alright. Thank you for jumping in. See you later. Oh, that's why you were in Kansas. I was wondering why you were there. Infinity War playing? You. You're doing this to me on purpose. I can't get you to... Why am I getting... It's like I'm getting pushed. Uh-oh. Well, I was gonna die. Stupid, dumbass fucking mortar ball.
I must go where I'm needed. Where does it hurt?
What the fuck is going on? Why am I getting pushed around in all kinds of different directions? Oh, that was not that close. But we got it. Thor is sexier than me. I don't know, man. I haven't, we haven't been on equal footing to be compared, so I don't know about that. How do you know? Anyone gonna kill that Farah? How did my chat turn into who's the hottest dude? It's not normal Rilo chat, I don't. But I guess once in a while. You guys will just have to carry on without me. Yeah. No, Pidgey. Wow, we went nuts on them. Astrid, what's up, sponsor? I'd say, do you like the new badges? Because I changed those too, but You probably don't notice much of it. Damn it! Oh, good job, Anna. Where's it Anna? I should have healed. I should have been healing him. I should have been healing him. Emotes. New emotes too. I should have been healing you, Reinhardt. I'm sorry. I wonder if they would have noticed me quicker if they did, though. What the fuck? Uh-oh. No! No, 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 no. I avoided that ball. I avoided that ball.
A clean bill of health.
No. Uh-oh. Ah, stupid Genji.
The wonders of modern medicine.
Ah, come on. Oh, come the fuck on. Why couldn't I not zoom to that? Fuck you, game.
Die Wunder der modernen Medizin.
Astrid, how have you been? Is work better? Has all that been solved? And so will Genji. Elder Scrolls Online? Really? I kinda played that on streaming. Caleb! It's been a while. What's up, buddy? A week ago? Gotcha. Are you enjoying Kate's sultry voice? It's not even good healing. There's a hamster in a ball. Got the t-shirt. You can make yourself look decent. All right, Dark Faith. Thanks a lot, man. I've got one so far from Exus. I'll put them all. I'll have a when I start the stream. I'll have a thing where instead of it just being Exus up here, I'll just have a collage of everyone wearing it. My Negroes, hello. I is good. Enjoying some at the moment.
I must go where I'm
It was easy Overwatch for a while. I did. Go for it. Well, let's not think about it too much.
I must go where I'm needed. Let me get you back.
Well, you may not have noticed that I said glows instead of grows for a reason. It wasn't because I was trying to get it wrong. It's because there are certain things that I just don't play along with.
This is not your time.
Oh, fuck off.
Die Wunder der modernen Medizin. Where does it go?
Yeah! I have just been doing straight matches and haven't cleaned this out. Let's open a blue box and hope for the Mercy Legendary. No, no Legendary. Spamming back and it doesn't let me do back. Alright guys. Looked at my Sour Patch Kids ingredients and saw titanium dioxide. Dark Faith. Really? Well, you know, I was kind of interested in the Civilization series, but like you, I realized that no one's gonna watch, and it's unfortunate. It really is. So it's something that always comes up, the topic of do you stream what you want to play and so on. And I did watch someone, it was a channel that, long story, I watched someone stream it, and he was actually doing a very good job. He was talking about everything. He was going through the motions of why he was doing what he was doing and so on, and it was he was doing just a very good job of commentating, but at the same time with Civilization it falls into one of those sorts of games where Destiny is the sort of game where you don't want to just sit and commentate because it's going to do nothing other than get repetitive and boring after a while. Civilization, you can go all the way through a game and not say the same thing twice and spend tens of hours on the same campaign if you don't rush things. And at the same time, it'll get boring in a different way where it's just doing something that's just the natural motion of things, this time in a different way, this time to a different person or enemy, this time to a different building. You're making another, whatever they call them, monoliths or whatever. So the reason why I had thought about Civilization is because there was a game that I saw a Total Biscuit review called Endless Space 2, and I actually picked it up. And it was one of those very long form games where, although it's set in space, it has a ton of different races, a ton of different ways to play the game. Each race has sort of a different win condition, and that they all have a ton of races, or there are a ton of races, and so having different win conditions unique to each of them, or something like that, was really neat. There were, for example, I think one of the races, it only had one member of the race left, and it was this insanely powerful, narcissistic dude who wanted everything to be made in his image. So he killed all of his race, and then he started to assimilate these other races, and he would turn every being into another one of him to then fill the roles that were necessary. And I might be telling it wrong, but I don't think I'm that far off. And it was neat. And so for him, he doesn't build an army or a population by simply growing. He has to go to planets that have a culture and then take over that race to expand that way. And so all of that is really neat. But those 4X games, I just don't think that they translate well to the streaming environment, because you need pretty much everyone who understands 4X games, wants to watch a stream of someone else playing a 4X game instead of themselves putting on a 4X game, and is also in the mood to watch a 4X game, because even I'm rarely in the mood. All of those people at once is probably enough for one person to have a good sized stream out of it, of a few hundred people, but that's just not good odds. Not really playing with the audience. But first-person shoot. I don't know about not getting first-person shooters in general, though. I would say there are just some really good ones out there. Doom is is a good example. It's a game that I would have been playing over and over again if there was really a reason to. But they also, I mean, that's an inherent problem as well, is there usually isn't. So they have a limited lifespan. But I don't know. I'm going to have to see how things are going to be when I get back to work. Once this week should be fine, in the beginning of next week too, but I think if the schedule goes correctly, then next Wednesday things are supposed to ramp up really heavily. So we'll see how things go. And the schedule is kind of going to ebb and flow for a little while if I understand things correctly. And then, so there are going to be periods of really heavy work, and then periods of not so much work. And then when January hits, it's going to be tons of work. So in that way, kind of, if I have a bit of a schedule, it would kind of help. So we'll see. It would be nice to have one. The fact that I'm going to be staying in a room, renting a room in Phoenix while I'm working, where I'll be staying during the work week, is good and bad. It's bad in that I don't get to do a lot of the house projects that I would like to have the time to do, but at the same time it makes it to where the number of things that I can do up in that room are limited, so I can stream, I can read comics, I can work on scripts, I can work on editing actual game design videos. So it's one of those good or bad things that might lead to just more YouTube stuff, which is good. I've been really sporadic this summer, and I'm sorry guys, but it's the job. I kind of had to. So RPGs or real-time strategy, it's good to have a preference. I mean, it's obviously good to have favorites. I will never play a sports game because, and not just, I won't stream a sports game. I'll never play one because, to me, I grew up playing sports all the time, and every day of my life until I graduated high school, where it just became work and going out. But I know that the things that I can do on a controller is never going to be more than 1% of the things that I could do in real life. So it wasn't going to be accurate, and so that's why I don't do sports games. And plus they're... Anyway. I like the old RuneScape. The new updates are clearly Diablo copycat. Oh, it's unfortunate. But I don't know the difference. I wouldn't know the difference. Diablo's another game that's actually kind of like Overwatch. I wonder if all Blizzard games are like this. But in Overwatch, how many people, guys, have come in during a stream, asked me my ranking, and then left when I told them I don't play competitive? We never see them again. Overwatch, that's the only thing that people want to watch, is someone who's doing high-level competitive. Diablo is sort of the same way. No one's going to watch you go through the story. No one's going to watch you do anything other than riffs. They're not even going to watch you do your dailies or your weeklies. They want you to do high-level greater riffs, already have high-level gear, and doing that as quickly as possible and as much as possible pretty much requires a dedicated group, because things are a lot quicker with that group content. So I would really enjoy streaming Diablo. I just wouldn't get I wouldn't get people for that. But again, if I don't focus on growing the channel through streams, just streaming for my regulars to watch and enjoy and have fun, maybe I would do it anyway. So I don't know. Oh, just as Twister starts. Diablo story, but you are a single person? You are an important single person, though, buddy. What's up, Twister? Right as I decided to go ahead and make it a short stream tonight, I gotta travel tomorrow and just relax for a day, watch all of Disenchantment all the way through again, and just lay down on this, not even couch. I can't lay on this thing, guys. It's short. It's love seat sized. It's terrible. And then you log in and it's like, fuck. Now I want to play more. That's fine, Twister. It's fine. Everybody's got their schedule. Yes, hardcore. You're special. So are all of you. So maybe if I focus on growing the channel through game design VODs, because again, streaming didn't work. Streaming was unsuccessful. So streaming is just going to be for you guys. I don't know. I kind of go back and forth. I need you guys to be my barometer, my rock, in a way. I can go back and forth on this one with my, I don't want to say moods because it's not a mood thing, but my thinking can kind of shift lanes from time to time, where I think, okay, I just got to get to consistent, and I got to pick a game and hold to it, maybe pick 2 games and hold to it, and the channel will start to grow through the streaming again. But I also get those other times where I'm thinking, look, no one's coming in. I'm not getting new people. Twister, you are an exception to the rule. You are a new person that's recent. That is awesome, and I will continue to stream for you. But I just don't think I need to commit to a certain game anymore. I think I just need to do something entertaining for people to watch, for my regulars, and then work on scripts and VOD videos to grow the channel. Because guys, Project Raider is fucking massive, and it will be when the first part comes out, and it's going to be 3 parts, 3 videos, all of them over an hour long. It's going to be fucking amazing. You guys are going to love it. But just think about the insane amount of work and editing that goes into that. It's just nuts. No connecting through Pittsburgh. No, I wish. They have me fucking, of all the places they could have had me go to. When I was flying here, it connected in Detroit. When I was flying back originally, when I was supposed to leave last Friday, the connection was in Atlanta. Now the connection is in Philadelphia. They're having me get in a plane to fly from Albany to Philadelphia, which is probably going to be a 45-minute flight, and then from Philadelphia to Phoenix. So it sucks. I thought, that's the wrong end of the state. And I don't even, and if my layover was only something like a stupid 45-minute thing anyway, I don't know that I would have time to leave the terminal and then go back in through security. But I would try. I would try for you, Dark Fate. I would try. So, but I can't wait. I can't wait. That's another thing. I'm going to sit on this couch and watch this enchantment, but I'm going to be working on the script because I got to get this video out. And then once I'm back home, I'm going to be recording gameplay for it, and that's going to be, it's going to be a while. I'm just going to estimate that it might be 100 hours to record the gameplay for what's only going to end up being about 3 hours of footage. We'll see. But you know which games to try to play? I will play Assassin's Creed when it comes out. I will play Smash Brothers when it comes out, but not competitive or PvP. What was the other game that I put on that tweet from a week or 2 ago? Oh, Monster Hunter World PC. I don't have time for that one. It just, that one is my kind of game, but I don't know that it's my kind of game as a streamer. So it's on that really weird crux of things where it's kind of like Diablo, where you are just endlessly grinding, but it's better than Diablo because it's always a monster fight. It's sort of like a never-ending Horizon Zero Dawn, which you think I would have been all over, and I did. With Horizon Zero Dawn, with how well it did for the channel, I went full speed on Monster Hunter, and when that failed me, when that ended up being something where after less than a week it was down to just regulars again, and that's when I realized that I cannot be a success on YouTube as a streamer. I cannot grow as a streamer on YouTube anymore. So that's when I was deciding to go ahead and look for jobs, and that's what led to this job. So Sniper Elite 4, I think that's the name of the game that I did back when it came out. May, I think, and it was horribly buggy. That might have been the game. It was some sniper game. Plenty of downtime to talk to the audience. Well, sometimes there's plenty of downtime in chat. That's unfortunate. But if that's the one where you fire the round and then if you connect, it goes slow-mo around the bullet and then shows it going through the guy's head. Yes, I did try that one. But there ended up being too many missions that were extremely buggy and I could not continue. So I kind of just blew up on the damn game on stream, and that had to be it. There wasn't a reason to do anything else. There wasn't a reason to continue to try to do it because I thought, you know what, maybe it's just a quick glitch or something. Let me start it over. And I think I did the same mission. It was at least twice, but I might have done it 3 times to try to get the same trigger to happen, and it didn't happen. So, well, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Relax before a day of travel because I think, let's see, the plane leaves at 12:45, I think, tomorrow. But I have to drive 2 hours to get there, turn in the rental car, be there early for the flight, take 2 flights, and then if I do the time adjustment, because I land there at almost 6, but it'll actually be almost 9 o'clock here. And then I had to drive home another hour and a half from Phoenix. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of this chair because I'm going to be in chairs, uncomfortable ones, plenty tomorrow. So, yeah. So sorry it's a short stream tonight. One tired? Not tired, just uncomfortable. I have back problems as it is. I don't want to be doing all that crap. So we'll see. Decent sized paychecks though. This trip here, this job that I was helping out with here, a lot of man hours put into it. Kind of boring toward the end because it ended up being not hard work. It was just banging our head against the wall because why is the computer not doing what we are supposed to be doing? But I'm happy. We're paying things off. So thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for chatting with me, listening to me talk stuff, and suggesting ideas. That's good too. I mean, I want to keep this discussion going every stream, but also outside of the stream. So just start, post whatever you want in Discord. So with your dots, I'll wait till we get back with Fussbot, and Fussbot talks about your dots all the time. So, okay, guys. See you later.